In this lesson, we'll explore what's needed to connect your AI agent to external data so it can generate more personalized answers and take actions for customers. So your AI agent can handle informational queries like these by referencing your help content. The next step is enabling it to answer personalized questions that require customer data from other systems. For example, questions like, "Where's my order?" might need data from Shopify. "Can you show me my latest invoice?" might need access to a different billing system. And a question like, "Has my support ticket been resolved?" This might need data from Jira, for example. Now, to handle these, you'll configure your AI agent to make API calls to the right systems. Some platforms give you ready-made apps, but for others, you might need to set up the API connection yourself or with the help of your IT team. Now, at the very minimum, you'll need a few basics: a key or a token that proves your system has permission, the URL of the system you're connecting to, and the right level of access so it can either read or update the data that you want. Your AI agent can fetch delivery statuses, invoices, payments, and more without needing to escalate to your team. Now, fetching data is one thing, but taking action on behalf of a customer is another. For example, canceling or pausing a subscription, updating a shipping address, or requesting a refund or an exchange. To do this, your AI agent needs a defined process, collecting information, making decisions, updating records, and confirming the outcome. This is Fin Tasks, which we use at Intercom to manage these processes for Fin, our AI agent. Your platform or agent might look a little bit different, but the principles are going to be the same. Every task includes a trigger, which defines when it should activate and also when it shouldn't. The audience and channel targeting, this is which customers it applies to and on what channels it will appear. The instructions are the specific steps that the AI agent has to follow. And then there's the data that it has to fetch, write, or tag. And then there's the end state, which tells your AI agent when the task is complete. So, how do you pick the first task to automate for your AI agent? Well, it really depends on your business and the type of support you provide. But from our experience, here are a few tips to help you get started. You can look for high volume, repetitive requests that your team handles often, or high impact queries that are a real drain on your team's productivity. And consider requests that follow a consistent process that happens the same way again, and again. You could also favor use cases where you already have the necessary API integrations in place, where you can get started a little faster. Generally, avoid setting up tasks that are emotionally sensitive or full of complex edge cases. Those are the kinds of situations your team is actually best at handling. And as you gain more experience configuring tasks or automating these more complex workflows, you can take on those more challenging use cases.